if those of you who don't know what Hope Not Hate is, it's an anti-racist, anti-fascist organisation, and it challenges hate in any form. And according to our State of Hate report 2018, anti-Muslim hatred is on the rise. Islamophobia is replacing immigration as the main drivers of support for the far right. So it's much worse than immigration itself. So Islamophobia is top on the agenda, especially with regards to the far right. Now, we have researchers who have worked within alt-right groups, especially I think if you Google it on our website, we have Patrick Hermanson, who's part of our research team, who actually went undercover for about 13 months, exposing a lot of the activities of the alt-right, and he's managed to expose some people that people never managed to get hold of. We've also had a recent case that you might have heard about, Rosie Cooper, where the National Action, who actually tried to get her killed, where Hope Not Hate actually took them to court and got them prosecuted. So this is the type of work that we do, and I think when we look on the ground, there is definitely so much hatred going on. There's Muslim women spat on simply because of them wearing a headscarf. Their headscarves being pulled off while they're out in public. People are being called all sorts of names: terrorist, Osama bin Laden, extremist. All sorts of names are being called out to Muslims who outwardly actually look like Muslims. And there's that feeling of being unsafe within your own community. There have been a close friend of mine who's actually had direct experience of just moving into a different neighbourhood, and within the neighbourhood there's actually been petitions to get them out because they're not wanted, without even getting to know who they are, simply because they are a Muslim family. Despite efforts of trying to get to know people within the community, there are actually people who are writing nasty letters and posting them through the letterbox. And this is a direct experience, and that's resulting in the Muslims and the community feeling vulnerable and feeling quite insecure within their own community, where they should feel safe. And like Liam actually mentioned, that it's a way that we can actually be comfort to each other and live in harmony with each other. And to feel unwelcome is not right, and it shouldn't be. Nobody should be experiencing that in any way. So I think one of the cases was that of Fatima Manji, who's the BBC newsreader. I think when there was some racist abuse hurled at her because of her reporting a terrorist incident, as Hope Not Hate, we actually got in there and had a big card that we actually produced, offering her support and sympathy that we're on her side. So basically, this is in a nutshell. I'm sure I can go further on in terms of what Hope Not Hate do and what we're trying to do. But one thing I'd like to end on is that we do have a newsletter that we're hopefully starting on, which starts in September. Every 2 weeks it will be coming out. We will be talking about and dealing with anti-Muslim hate. So that's one of the things that we're trying to do to combat some of the issues that are arising within the